Hi, this is Ashley, Yui, Joseph, and Kirsten, and this is our presentation on drama films.
Hello, so we're doing drama films. Drama films are serious presentations or stories and which the setting have a setting of life situations that portray realistic characters in conflict with themselves or others or even nature. A dramatic film shows human beings at their best, their worst, and everything in between. Dramatic films are probably the largest film genre because they include a broad spectrum of films, and a dramatic film entails a lot of issues such as societal ills, injustices, poverty, political unrest, and much more. Some examples of classic drama films are To Kill a Mockingbird, Schindler's List, Forrest Gump, and Titanic. Our subgenre is sports dramas, and specifically, and we decided to do the film 42 to think about when the film is based. It's post World War II, and it's pre-civil rights, and it's during Jim Crow laws, in which it makes sure that the blacks are separate from the whites.
So one of the techniques that I picked from this scene is mood lightning, and the theme shown in this scene is racial tensions and unity. So the fact that the room is slightly dark, but not completely dark, and it's still using some sunlight coming out of the window, represents the mixture of Jackie's mood of loneliness and a little bit of hope. Because although most of the people are staring at him as he walks in, there are two other guys that came up to him to shake his hand.
Hey, you're looking for your locker, aren't you, son? Follow me.
I'm Romansky. Welcome to Brooklyn.
Greetings.
Hey, man. Ralph Branca.
Greetings. Greetings.
I just found out.
This scene depicts the themes of racial unity and tension and nonviolence through the use of close-ups and sound. First are close-ups of Branch Chapman, the Phillies manager, the Phillies team as a whole, Branch Rickey, the Dodgers manager, Jackie, and his wife Rachel. These close-ups show the animosity between Jackie and his team and the Phillies, who represent the whole of baseball, against racial unity. The close-ups clearly depict the oppressed and the oppressor. They show unity between Branch and Jackie desperately trying to tie the two races together through baseball. The sound used in this scene is diegetic sound, which is sound in the space of the movie, which is shown by the loud and strong voice of Ben Chapman, who drowns out the crowd. His voice is front and center, creating a tense and hateful mood. There's also non-diegetic sound, which is out of the space of the movie, shown through the score, the movie score in the background that comes on when Jackie decides to walk away. This music is hopeful with hints of defeat because Jackie cannot stand up for himself.
You don't belong here, nigga! You hear me? Why don't you look in the mirror? This is a white man's game. All right, get that through your thick monkey skull!
Look at me, baby. Look at me, baby, look at me.
So towards the beginning of the scene, we see that it is aerial shot during the discussion of the two players, and we see that this helps in the sense that you don't really know what they're arguing, like the words that they're saying, but then the commentator like adds to what they're saying. And then when Jackie Robinson is stealing the bases, it's a close-up with the tracking shot. And the importance of this is because it's kind of like Jackie Robinson is showing that just because he is a person of color, it doesn't mean that he's not good at baseball. Like the way he plays it shows who he is.
Also in this scene, you will see that whenever Jackie is having a particularly hard time, the camera will do a reaction shot and zoom in on his wife's face, continuing the theme of marriage fidelity, that whenever he's going through his hard time, his wife is right there to help him.
You don't belong here, nigga!
Sit down. You sit down or I sit you down.
What's the problem, son?
You're the problem, you goddamn disgrace. What the hell kind of man are you? You know he can't fight back. Why don't you try picking on someone who can fight back?
I'm not gonna fight you. Get thrown out of the game.
Stanky now having a chinwag with his ex-teammate Chapman. Both men masters of distraction. Stanky, of course, from second and Chapman from the dugout. We'll have to wait and see what the umpire does, since he's well within his rights to kick Stanky right out of the game.
Hey, 12! That's enough! Back to the dugout! You shut your mouth, or I shut it for you. This ain't happening.
Hey, Stank, what's it like being a nigger's nigger?
I don't know, Chapman. What's it like to be a redneck piece of shit?
Robinson up. Here's the pitch. And Jack pokes a soft hit past second. Not much of a hit to speak of, but Jackie is standing on first. Mr. Pete Weezer steps up into the batter's box. Robinson with another big lead off first. He's just as restless as a cat with a hot foot. The Flatbush faithful voicing their approval of Jack, as this type of scrappy play is exactly what they've grown to expect of their beloved Bombers.
Steal, sweetheart. Take it.
The Dodgers with an excellent chance here, as Robinson has practically willed himself into scoring. Shaw, Neil Shaw, Lee Shaw.
They can say all they want. We're just here to play ball.
It's just a bunch of crackpots still fighting the Civil War.
Well, hell, we'd have won that son of a gun if the cornstalks would have held out. We just ran out of ammunition.
Better luck next time, Pee-wee.
Ain't gonna be a next time, Jake. All we got's right here. Right now, you know what I mean? Thank you, Jake.
What are you thanking me for?
I got family up there from Louisville. I need them to know. I need them to know who I am.
Hey, number one! You playing ball or socializing?
Playing ball, huh?
Play ball!